The life of a man is a life of war. And every day you wake up in a battle between the life of a man or the life of a mouse. Most of my adult life, I played small. I fucking chose to be small. I chose comfort, I chose numbness, and I chose the easy way many more times than I fucking count. And even now, even to this day, that little voice is fucking still in there, still calling my name. Because the war that we face is never over. Because there is always going to be two voices screaming your name, two voices telling you, just take the easy way. Just take it easy. One wants comfort and one wants to fucking take their life to their next level. As men, we want more. But at the same time, we want to be comfortable, we want to be safe, we want to be certain. We want all these things in our lives. And the truth is, most men, like you and I, don't fail because we're weak. Because we fail because the path, the easy way, is seductive. It's like the lady in the red dress. It's easy to get sidetracked. When we know, I know the right way. But fucking so many times we get thrown off because it's not about the alcohol, it's not about the porn, it's not about the food, it's not about the distraction. It's about the daily decision between comfort and becoming the man, being the man, living life as the man. Because you can take all that shit away and all you're left with is you. Because the battle between the easy way says sleep in, just avoid the hard conversations, numb out, TikTok, fucking drink, start Monday. Oh, I'm tired. I can't be, I don't want to deal with this shit. But the truth that you and I know, the easy way feels safe, requires no fucking courage, gives immediate relief and numbs the pain of not becoming who you are and who you were supposed to be. And then one day you look in the mirror and you won't even recognize the man that you're looking at, because you will realize that playing small your whole fucking life stole the best years from you. You traded the powerful life that you could have had for the price of escape. That's why we get fat. That's why we get fucking stupid. That's why we get our relationships fall apart, because we choose the easy way over and over and over again. And that choice over time becomes our lives. We become the easy way. You can see that over and over and over again, the easy way, and what that gives you. But the truth is, nobody will tell you the easy way has a big fucking price in 5 years. The soft way becomes the hard way when you're fat, when you're broke, when you can't get out of bed because you're fucking physically incapable. And then you're living with the pain and the weight of regret on your back. And you've lost the respect of yourself, and you've lost the respect of your family and your friends, and everyone around you thinks you're a big fucking joke. And truthfully, if you're living the soft way, regardless of what your vice is, regardless of what you're choosing over the path of being a man, people will judge you for that, rightly or wrongly. Now, let's talk about the path of the man and forget about all the fucking macho bullshit about, I'm a man. The path of the man is really fucking simple. You face the truth. You take responsibility for your life. You train your body, control that fucking voice, lead your family, do the uncomfortable things, and you choose discipline over dopamine. And even to this day, I have this same battle over and over again. You will never, I believe, and I could be wrong, prove me wrong, you will never get to a point where you're not in a daily battle between the easy way and the only way. And I say it's the only way because the path of living the life of mediocrity is not a way. The path of comfort is not the way that a man would choose to live. And that is why we're men. That is why we live the life that we do, because we want more. And sometimes it takes more to get more. And we all know this from an intellectual point of view. And we all know from an intellectual level, we have to fucking step up to have a better life. But when you're faced with the choice between fucking sitting on your ass on the couch, eating chips and or fucking drinking beer or getting to the gym, it's really simple sometimes to choose the easier, softer way. And that is why as men, we have to start drawing a line in the sand, you and I together. And this is a call out to me too, because there are times where I make that choice, where I take the easy way. But we have to stop surrendering, because the life of a man isn't about perfection. It's not about winning every single day. It's about getting on the path, making the choice to do better, making the effort to try harder. Because we're not trapped. We're not cursed. And our life isn't fucking poop. Because at any moment, we can choose something different. We can do something different. We can choose the easy way. We can choose the soft way. Or we can train. We can get pissed, or we can train. You can make a vote for the man that you want to become, or you can continue building the man that you hate. And every time that you step into the man that you want to become, every time that you choose the way of the man, you will become that man over time. And every time that you step forward into battle, that is a vote for who you want to become. Hey, because most men, they don't choose consciously to live a small life. They just drift into them. One compromise fucking at a time, one excuse at a time. Let's be honest, most men play small. Alcohol, porn, gambling, TikTok, work, avoiding life under the skies of busyness. And the avoidance is playing small. And that playing small doesn't mean that you're evil. It doesn't mean that you're broken. It just means that you're fucking scared to fail. Scared to look stupid. Scared to try and fucking fall short. Because I know I was scared. Even now, that's fear. Most men live with fear, and that's okay. But you've got to make the shift, because my mistakes don't define who we are. We are defined every time that we fuck up and get back up. When we choose the wrong path, we recognize it and we step forward. When we slip, when we fall, when we choose the easy way, that doesn't disqualify you from living the life of a man. It makes it more important that you keep getting up and you keep stepping forward, you keep living. Because as men, we're going to make mistakes. I'm going to make mistakes. We're all going to make mistakes. But the mistakes don't define us. So every time that you think, oh, it's fucking not going to work, it's no point, you stumble and fall, and it's okay. Just get back up and keep moving forward. Because the battle is only over when it's over. Every time that you can get back up and get back into the fight, the battle begins again. And remember, you're not your worst mistake. You're not the worst thing that you've ever done. You're not the mistake from yesterday. You're the choice that you make right now. You're not your last relapse. You're not your last time you fucked up. You are always going to be your next decision. Because masculinity, being a man, isn't about dominating. It's about being disciplined under pressure. It's about showing up when every voice in your head says no. When it's facing your fear and working when nobody else is watching. When you're going to the gym when nobody else is watching. When you're battling the demons that nobody else knows. That is what being a man is. And that is what is living the life of a man. It's choosing growth, and it's choosing to step forward into manhood when comfort screams your name. When it's back in the back of your head going, just one. You don't have to do it today. Maybe tomorrow. It's when you step up and say, no, fucking today, my friend. Today, we step into battle. And I want to remind you that nobody is coming to fucking save you in this world. There's no perfect time. There's no magic switch. There is no moment when life becomes easy. There is only a choice. Because you don't become a man by accident. You become a man by choice. By one choice after another. And every time that you make the right choice, it's a vote for your future. And I want to remind you right now, if what I've said has resonated with you, remember, you've got two choices. Continuing to choose comfort or choose to become the man that you're proud of. Stop surrendering your power, your will, and step in to the man that you want to become. And remember, you are your next decision. You can do it. There is nothing that you cannot achieve if you just believe and start making better choices, one after the other, day after day. My name's Jason. I'm from Kick the Piss, and I believe in you. Now it's time for you to believe in yourself.